You don't want to talk about the vanishing giant space station?
They'll find it.
Woman more important than the giant
She is a beautiful woman. You'll be sticking her hand right in the butthole. Big surprise, the POC are working hardest on this ship. Okay, this space station was built in the 90s. Held together by like rubber bands and duct tape.
We're starting something new. We're going to be watching Babble On 5 together. And I thought we could introduce ourselves. This is probably going to be on my YouTube channel, so you probably know who I am. Jenny.
Probably.
Yeah.
What?
If you don't, you should.
I'm Jenny, I'm Lezbi Nerdy, and I watched Babble On 5 sort of back in the 90s, and have watched it 3 times since then. I'm just a big nerd. That's pretty much the main thing you need to know about me.
I am Jenn, and I am a sci-fi and fantasy geek nerd as well. And I did watch Babble On 5 back in the 90s myself, too. But I have not rewatched it except in excerpts here and there over the years.
Right.
And I am a fan of J. Michael Straczynski, and I am a storyteller and a screenwriter and a showrunner in LA.
A really good one. A really good one.
Thank you,
She's
Allie.
really good.
Thank you, Ali. And so, and I love structure, and I love linear continuity storytelling. And so I love like sort of knowing where a story begins, middles, and ends, and knowing where the ending is going. And that's what I do. So I'm here for the ride.
Yay.
I'm Gus. I've never watched this show. My aunt actually got me the DVDs when I was like 11, and I think I watched the first 20 minutes of The Gathering and got distracted. But I'm an actor. I love science fiction. I love Star Trek. Deep Space is my favorite, but they're all good. Battlestar Galactica, The Expanse, you name it. I like it. This is a blind spot for me, and I'm excited to fill it here and over the next goodness knows how long with such lovely people.
I'm Ali, and this is my Topo Chico. This is an ad. No.
It's not.
I'm one half of the podcast Wheel Takes. I'm also 1/3 of the podcast Hot Nuance Podcast.
I'm not in that one.
And I also am a screenwriter and love basically Jenn, but not as cool as Jenn. I'm working on becoming as cool as Jenn.
You're an amazing,
but I love-
amazing screenwriter whose voice deserves to be in every room.
Yes.
Oh my God, I love you. Okay, but yeah, so I write things, and sometimes people pay me to do that, and that's very exciting.
Yeah.
We kicked around the idea of calling this whole thing and the associated podcast Babble On 5, even though there's 4 of us.
But Petey, our dog,
But
is
our
the
dog
fifth.
is over
Here's
there,
his paw.
and we thought he could be the 5th.
I think that's
his
very
paw.
appropriate.
Can't quite
yes.
see him.
You can see his paw. Look, see?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's our dog.
5.
Yes.
We
So
may
I'm-
even
I'm-
occasionally have a 5th guest.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yes.
Yeah.
But Petey's gonna have
they will
thoughts,
be our
I'm
fifth.
sure. Yes.
Oh,
Needs a break every now and again.
he has occasionally popped his head in when we're doing reaction videos, so we'll see. Well,
Also,
especially if we get excited.
Yes.
I'm very remiss in that I forgot to mention that I'm also the 3rd member of the Three Wheeling podcast.
Yes.
Yes.
With Rob from Malkier Talks, and Megma's my sister. So I always forget to promote that. I'm going to just say that right now.
I also have a podcast that I did not mention in my introduction. I'm terrible at it. But Tarval and After Dark. There you go. Yeah, one of the reasons I thought this would be cool is if you do know Wheel of Time, the posters behind me and everything, you probably do know the Wheel Takes podcast, and listening to you talk, Ali, about episode structure and the way things are structured in like an 8-episode season and long story arcs made me think this would be a very fascinating show to go over, because while I'm hesitant to say this is the first, it definitely is one of like the very, very first shows to attempt to do a long story. And it succeeded. Like it has the entire story, but the building blocks of, I think, like the structure that you love are like he's inventing it basically as this goes.
I'm so psyched to see.
Yeah.
I'm so psyched to see because I love serialized content.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I love a continuity, a story with continuity in it.
Pretty much all I. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, and keeping in mind as we watch this, though, this is like that was the idea of this. He was like, it is this many seasons,
Yeah.
it is this many shows, this is the arc, and this is how it ends.
Yeah.
And he knew that going in, and that is
Wow.
really, really rare. So, as we're watching this pilot, that keep in mind that there was a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very exciting because I feel like so often they're like, we have a cool premise.
Yeah.
And you can kind of sometimes see when this happens, where they're like, we've got a really cool premise and a really good season 1. And then like they kind of lose the plot partway through because creating a continuous story that stays interesting is difficult.
Yes, I'm sure. Yeah.
It's a difficult task. And I think I'm interested to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Especially since it was one of the first.
All I know about this show is that because I read a little tiny bit about it. One of the things what you're saying with the he knew how the whole thing was going to go, and also that one of the actors in it at some point leaves, and it's like a main cast leaves and gets replaced, and apparently he had planned for that. Like I read an interview, I don't know which character it is, but I read an interview where like he said part of getting a 5-season arc agreed on by the network was he had to give every single major character a trapdoor.
Yes. Yeah. He definitely uses the term trapdoor a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
Like in case
the actor
left.
leaves,
Yep.
the show will still be able to go.
Yeah.
And to my understanding, it's like a major
Fascinating.
character just disappears after season 1.
Fascinating. Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
I will say nothing
do
more.
this.
So yeah, let's
Let's do it.
let's begin.
It was the dawn of the streaming age, where fandoms gather and deep dives flourish. 4 friends, bound by a shared love of stories, embark on a journey to a legendary space station. 2 veterans of the ancient television wars, revisiting a familiar battlefield. 2 newcomers, eager to explore its mysteries and unravel its secrets. And a canine companion, ever watchful, ever present. Their mission? To boldly go where many have gone before, armed with wit, wisdom, and the occasional wild theory. This is the story of Babble On. The year is 2025. The place, wherever you get your podcasts.
We're going to have subtitles on. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, we're
please.
subtitle people.
was there at the dawn of the third age of mankind.
That's how I feel talking to 20-year-olds.
Began in the year 22. It could be a dangerous place.
I love that hair.
It is. It's a bold his choice.
Was our land.
That's such a bold choice. I love when they're like, when they think about the future, they're like, ugly hair,
Yes.
for sure, is where we're going to go.
Galaxy side by side in mutual respect.
So it's called Babylon 5. I'm guessing there's some level of Tower of Babel parallel.
Probably.
Oh.
Probably. Yeah.
Gus was like, let's go biblical with it.
Control of your vessel to central computer on my mark.
I'm surprised there hasn't been some kind of reboot of this.
I think they kept making movies.
Yeah. There's constantly
my
talk of
God.
reboots.
I love that the 90s envisioned a world in which people of color existed, because that often is not the case.
I know.
And women were in positions of power.
Yeah.
That, I'm pleasantly surprised by that.
Yeah.
We're in the club. The club!
You know the rules about crossing species. Stick with the list.
Whoa.
What are you, a bigot or something?
No, but
Space racism.
Call 'em out.
obviously you
Spacism.
never met after they finish, they eat their meat.
Incredible.
Whoa.
I love this. I love this. This is great.
Okay, sorry for calling you a Spaces.
Yeah.
That was actually a good looking out.
Yeah.
Cleared for entry.
Uh-oh. The guy in a trench coat. Never a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he might be innocent, actually. He was innocent.
Everything seems to be
Oh.
in order.
A suspicious man.
Cheekbones.
Those are suspicious cheekbones for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and there are such thing as suspicious looking cheekbones.
There really are. Yes.
For access to the casino, but gambling is strictly off limits.
Then what's the point of the casino?
Excuse me.
Just to look.
No,
Just to watch?
The telepath isn't allowed to use the casino.
Wait a minute, that's the guy in the trench coat. I was right.
It is. You were right.
I never trust a man in a trench coat. What are they hiding?
I think we could take him out.
No, it's too crowded. Somebody's bound to get caught in the crossfire.
Okay, that's like the first police officer I've ever heard say that in a show. He's like, we can't just shoot into this crowd of people. Like every time I'm like, let's
very
just shoot
progressive.
willy-nilly into the streets.
Yeah, exactly.
Just Wilson Nilsson out here.
You made a mistake,
Valid.
but no one's been hurt yet.
And you were very obvious
Let
with
her
your trench
go.
coat.
Yes.
Okay.
Because right now, 5 marksmen are taking up position outside.
That's a good reason.
That's a really good
Get out of
reason.
here and they'll burn you right down to
Like,
the ground.
honestly, what was the plan?
Yeah. This person did not think it through.
It also seems so unprompted.
Well, he's carrying narcotics, and they knew that.
Oh, I see.
He got.
He got.
There it
What,
is.
you just had him in his pocket?
This is not how you carry your crimes.
Like, listen, I am not here to tell drug dealers what to do. But
You're going to crime a little better than this.
crime more difficult. Make it more difficult to figure that
Yes.
out. Yeah, like a little.
Yes.
Like on the inside pocket of your jacket or
At the very
something.
least, my God, yes.
At the minimum. At the minimum.
Y'all don't just have bags of baking soda? Like, come on. What if you need to bake?
You're right. You're right.
You can't bake in space. I'm sure there's some gravitational reason that souffles don't rise if you're at 0 G.
Oh, do souffles rise in space?
I don't
These
know.
are the questions. Does yeast do anything in space?
Yeah.
Sent by my government is not being allowed to dock.
They won't
Is it
submit
full
to
of
a
drugs?
research.
This is
No, it's
outrageous.
different ship.
You
Okay.
know the regs, Ambassador Jakar.
The regs?
Except for those belonging to the Earth Alliance, of course.
All right.
The
Well,
non-regime is dedicated to peace.
that
This
would
dude-
track if we were the ones making all the exceptions
Yes.
to us.
There's definitely some spacism here.
Except for a few planets out on the fringe who say you
I love
invaded
that
them.
always
You
in
shouldn't
sci-fi
mind
we
being
think that we're going to be the
national
group in charge running shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Authority.
Fair enough.
I'm like, no, we're going to be their like
But as far as I'm
space
concerned,
hicks.
it's
Like,
for the next solar year.
I'm like, no, we're like the planet version of Florida.
Oh, no.
You-
Fair.
Tell me
Fair.
I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. God, that's awful. That's awful.
You would
Accurate.
you would like Warhammer, Ellie.
Are you set?
I just alienated all of our Florida watchers. What did you say?
I said you would like Warhammer. Everybody sucks in Warhammer.
Babylon 5.
Humans maybe suck a little bit less.
We can customize the atmosphere. Even adjust
I recognize the guy who plays. Is it Jakar?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah,
He's in Next Generation.
Oh, probably. There's probably a lot of crossover, yeah.
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 He plays Ambassador Tomalak.
Okay. Oh,
He's a
yeah, I think you're
Romulan.
right, yeah. He
Yeah,
has...
yeah.
I've heard that all
He has passed away.
ambassadors.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of this cast are no longer with us. It's quite sad, actually.
Sad.
Like,
That's sad.
yeah. Like this, the captain here, he has also passed away.
Oh, lore. Hot lore.
Rounds 1, 2, and 3 were sabotaged and destroyed.
Oh, fuck.
Number 4 vanished without a trace 24 hours after becoming operational. To
Damn.
this day, no one knows what
It's
happened to
big. It's a big
She
ship.
looks like a deer.
I bet we're going to find out.
She's got like a beautiful little deer face.
You don't want to talk about the vanishing giant space station?
They'll find it.
Woman more important than the giant.
She is a beautiful woman. Let's get clear.
Character over plot. Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay, there we go.
As a writer, I feel character over plot.
Also, pretty lady. That's the.
He said he was having problems.
Also, pretty lady. I am
Pretty
no
lady
better
over
than a
plot.
man. I'm no better than a man.
To date, no human has ever seen a Vorlon.
I was about to ask, have we seen any Vorlons? And then, no.
They wanted to let you know.
High level of methane, sulfur, CO2.
Sounds like it smells wonderful in there.
Social order. How far they go on the first date.
Okay,
This
so we
dude is
found the horny
always-
one.
This dude's always
Yeah.
talking about alien sex.
When Ambassador Kosh arrives, we'll finally have representatives from all
So it's the
four
cat. It's the Riker
That was
of the
his.
group.
That was his major in college.
Right.
Alien mating
Sexuality.
customs.
Yes.
You know what? That definitely would be a major, though.
It probably would, yeah.
Can I go back?
Yeah, it'd be in the gender. It'd be in the gender studies department
Yes.
or sociology department.
Can I go back 20 seconds?
Sure, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
What is that?
It would be
That was-
xenosexuality is what they would call the class.
All 4. That's what he said. I want to make sure I caught that.
4 major alien governments. Okay.
So I'm guessing it's the snaky lizard dudes, humans, fan hair people, and whoever these are. Is my guess.
Okay.
What is that thing? It looks like a tick.
It does look like a
makes
tick.
me feel like it makes me feel like they're not good if it looks like a tick.
Jakar is a Narn,
Yeah,
you said?
Jakar is a Narn. And then fan hair is the Centauri.
Okay.
That's easy.
Centauri, Narns.
Humans.
And then this guy is from what? Or not to assume it's a guy?
Alien.
He's a Vorlon.
Vorlon. Okay. Narns, Centauris, Vorlons.
Wait, didn't we just say that no one has ever seen a Vorlon?
Yep.
No,
Yes.
the guy they're going to meet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The guy who just docked.
Okay.
Would we call that serene music? It's that serene music was playing.
Yeah, it doesn't feel serene, does
Call
it?
that serene.
I've seen
Okay.
it before.
That's not...
Almost every other
Sick makeup, actually,
Yeah.
though.
You don't mind my
It's great. It's very good.
Mm.
It's like, with all the hullabaloo, I was like, I'm going to assume that this is not remotely humanoid. But it's the 90s.
It's a Japanese stone garden. Since we need so much land for hydroponic
The
crops,
80s and
oxygen
90s loved a
recommends
Japanese
some
stone
side
garden.
stuff.
They did.
always needed to have a Japanese stone garden scene. Am I wrong?
It's pretty standard, yeah.
I'm glad it is here.
He's talking about
They
skinny
loved him.
dipping again. Like this guy.
Man is so horny all the time. He is an HR nightmare.
That's the 90s. You had to have the horny captain.
Yeah.
I look forward to meeting a Vorlon.
But aren't you a Vorlon?
Wait, I thought she was a
No,
Vorlon.
no. She's a Narn.
No, she's Minbari.
Narn.
Minbari.
Oh, no, you're right.
There's
You're right.
another
You're right,
one,
right.
okay.
She's in bars.
Okay. That's the other one.
Okay. Then I take back
Who
everything I said
are
before.
who are the sexy ones who eat their mates?
I don't think we ever see them
Yeah,
again.
no.
Well, then there you go.
Yeah.
See,
They were
'cause
a shock value. They were a shock value pilot.
Yes.
I was
Species.
interested in them. I'm sad they're gone. Okay.
Here is a copy of everything I have.
We're just sharing out data.
Yes.
There you go. Look at this. Diplomacy, humanity, we're all good.
Yeah.
Everything's great.
Yeah, this is going to be just a chill show about chill aliens
People getting along well.
Yes, there you go. That's exactly what it is, yeah.
I mean, the war between us has been over for almost 10 years.
Oh, so there's a war.
You know everything about your stone garden. You have not spent nearly enough time looking at it.
Whoa.
I love her. I love her voice. She's so great.
Yeah. I do love Delenn.
Okay, so that's a character we see
Pensive
again.
music. Oh, no,
would
I don't know
agree with
that.
pensive. This feels pensive.
This is pensive? Okay. Yes.
This one feels pensive to me. I'll buy that.
Yeah, coupled with the wrinkled forehead, I feel we're pondering.
Yes. The lighting
We're
is also
pensing.
pensive. We're pensing.
There aren't any more ships due until... Put it on screen.
She is always stressed. She is the most stressful job in this entire series so far.
She doesn't have time to be horny like the
Was that a
captain.
wormhole? What? Oh my
Oh,
god!
it's got solar. It's green.
Oh, I'm
the texture
concerned.
didn't render correctly.
No.
Security is not ready. We're not in place. And all because he wants to play.
What's her name?
Takashima.
Give me the command.
Takashima is so stressed, and I love her. But she's on it. She's got Virgo energy.
So this aired first,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But wasn't he 2 days early?
Oh!
What?
My man is dead.
Oh my
Who
god!
was that? Who just died?
Someone. A man with a
Someone?
face. Just
Kind of a hoodish thing
Yeah.
going on.
Was that him? Who shot whom?
No, the guy hasn't gotten off a ship yet.
Yeah, the Vorlon's still
It's
on
not
the
the
ship.
Vorlon.
Somebody was shot. I'm sure we'll figure
Someone
it out.
who was late.
The Vorlon is early.
Yeah, the Vorlon's 2 days early.
And the humans
Imagine
arrive
calling
precisely when they
Full
need
audio and
to.
video decode.
I certainly do.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, she's
Thought you
pretty.
weren't due back in this sector for another week.
Yeah, haggling with the
And she looks smart, too. And brave.
We'll discuss that later.
He is so horny in every scene he's in. Every scene he's in, he's trying to bang.
Actually, I was thinking about something a little more.
Oh, she's horny
She's
too.
giving it back.
She's into it as well. Carnelian
Whoa!
bedsheets.
Carnelian bedsheets.
Whoa!
Frictionless.
She gotta
My
fall
God,
out.
this is the 90s. This is public television.
It's a
They
little,
have like 4 channels.
It's a little like Dr. Odyssey in its own way.
Frictionless sheets sound terrible because they never stay on.
That's
Yeah,
what I
you'd
was
fall right.
thinking
You'd
that,
slide
right?
off the bed.
Don't you need things
You
to
just-
like?
it's like it's like trying to screw on a slip and
That would
slide.
be what it's like.
I'm just
yes.
thinking of sleeping.
Your weapon, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so pure, Gus.
Doubtless have your hands full.
Oh my God, Jen! I'm just going out of my way to make myself unemployable.
Is that satisfactory?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Takashima don't follow for that
Are
shit.
you
She's
feeling
just
all right, Ambassador?
She is also stunning. The women on the show, 10 out of 10.
So he agreed.
Good eating too.
But
He
also,
agreed
that's not the
to-
only thing that matters.
An inspection later.
Yeah.
after the Vorlon ship docks.
Okay, do you
and
really
he's
want to have people
skipping.
prepare for an inspection? Is that
Make sure everything's in order.
fan hair? God, it's like he's like a who.
Like a who?
I love it.
Give me
Like a
Like
who.
a Cindy Lou Who and the
From like,
Grinch.
like Ron Howard's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
I see.
Sorry, I'll have to sing a little.
You just need a funky nose and he would fit right in.
the Centauri are giving me like Russian Ferengi vibes.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
not-
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
French Russian.
Ferengi.
Yeah, that
He
he too.
threw those dice really aggressively.
Napoleon look, right?
Come on, Garibaldi. I know there's an adventure
I love this guy.
lurking inside that.
This guy's great.
Yeah.
This guy is ridiculous.
What else have I got to do? I'm broke.
Valid.
System of yours. It's a sure thing.
Was that the guy who got shot?
No, he looks like it though.
He looks a little bit like him.
I have worked it out. Put 15.
We definitely saw that plaid jacket.
All it requires is a little vacuum, Mr.
White men all look the same.
Delvan.
Cancel me.
Absolutely. No problem.
Recognize that guy.
He's shifty.
I was gonna say the shifty eyes. You don't actually need an empath there.
Yeah.
A telepath. You don't, like he literally was like,
I know. I was like, there's no poker face, man. It was this guy.
Jakar.
That's Jakar. Yeah.
Oh, he's
Jakar,
a
who was
gentleman.
dancing down the hallway 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Your arrival, I ran a genetic scan of your records.
That's weird.
Most impressive.
He's the shooter.
6th generation telepath.
Just because he's
He
a
creeps me
Romulan?
out. I'm getting creepy vibes.
We have no telepaths.
This is
among my
23rd century, right?
I think so.
I suppose. One
Yes.
which you could help correct.
What?
What?
I am empowered to compensate you quite handsomely for
What?
your genetic
trying?
Uh,
background.
what?
The process would be either
What?
a
Oh.
direct link
Ah!
to you, I,
No.
or a donation of vital cells from which we can
Ah!
No, thank
Yeah.
clone. Yes, obviously. The
No,
cloning
thank you.
process
She's being way more polite than me.
Yeah.
would have to be
Ah! I would
proportionately
scream in his face. You want men to stop talking to you? Scream in their face. Ah!
Yes.
People just.
prefer to be conscious.
Oh.
No.
The very reason to
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jakar, why?
We surrender.
A level of horniness.
I don't know why I didn't
I feel like the things I blocked out from first
Yeah.
viewing, or was one?
That was definitely
There's a lot
one.
going on
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
You know what? It's the 90s. It's all right.
I am never going to forget
gonna let that one
I'm going to
go.
bring that up every episode for the rest of my life.
Yes, you are.
Listen,
I'm going to be like, what? But what's the pleasure threshold?
I guess shoot your
You
shot.
want my genetic background? Jesus Christ. The worst thing she could say is no.
Yeah. There's no Narn telepaths. They're just trying to get some telepaths.
He's just he's
Some
got
telepath
you
ass.
don't ask.
Yep.
That's right. You don't ask.
I'd hate to not miss out because I didn't ask.
Exactly.
You know,
Yes.
that's what he's
Yes.
saying to. That's what he's saying to his friends before this conversation.
Yeah.
I figure I'll just check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask,
Yeah.
don't get.
Fire.
He texted the group chat. He was like, "Okay, this is what I'm thinking of saying," and all
Oh
of them
my
were
God.
like,
The
"Thumbs
elevator.
up, man! Thumbs up."
That goes.
Horny captain is fucked, and not how he wants to be. Maybe Jakar should have talked to Horny
2.3
Captain
minute
about it.
delay. I don't think you should leave
This is what he's
getting
saying,
to the
though.
Vorlon
He's like-
ship that late.
Yeah.
He's like, "But this elevator has kind of a sexy voice, though."
Oh my God, they have bigger shoulder pads than the Romulans.
Oh my God. Okay, now I get why no
get
one's
it.
seen them.
Now I get it.
Still
And
less
they glide.
horrifying than the conversation we witnessed between the telepath and what's his face.
Yes.
Far
Yes.
less horrifying.
Yes.
The Geth from Mass Effect.
Did you get Londo? He was supposed to meet me right here.
He's dead.
Others are in the reception area.
Londo, dead.
My God.
Notify security. Get the doors open.
God, she has the most stressful job.
Fuck.
No! He's dead.
Michael.
We had one job.
I can't tell through this thing.
Get Ben. Tell him we have a metal alert.
Okay, he was really calm about that, though.
Yep.
I can't tell in this thing. Damn.
Pretty sure this is not going to go well for them.
No.
What? It's gonna be fine.
As soon as we crack that suit.
Well, you know, did he bring a friend?
Can we put him back on his ship?
Maybe not.
Is Jakar gonna ask him to fuck?
Confidentiality, and that's good enough for me. As for the rest, kill the monitors.
Is
Stop
that-
all
Well,
data.
is that good?
Is that good enough
that
for
good enough?
international interplanetary diplomacy?
Okay, but what if they decide let's just shoot the doctor so that no one what?
Also, how is the doctor going to actually do something for a
Yes, never
species
seen
they've
one.
literally
They-
never
they
seen before?
know nothing
They
about-
can't possibly have data.
Oh, but no,
I have
it's
a lot
future
of questions.
technology. Look, he's got a green hat. He's fine.
There you go. You're right.
He's got gloves.
He's got a green hat. He's fine.
And he said
What is that
according to
thing?
Legend,
He's just wearing two sponges on his face.
turned to stone.
Oh shit!
They're
Medusa
future
aliens.
sponges. They're future sponges. It means it's going to be fine.
Bye, Dr. Kyle.
I love that he signed Dr. Kyle up for this.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what,
Yeah.
Dr. Kyle, you're fine. Go in
Got
there.
it. You got it.
Didn't tell you about the stone turning thing because we didn't know 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
And my security officer here was like fine with it.
Yeah.
She was like, I'll tell you later.
Oh.
Turn to stone, turn to stone, turn to stone.
Come on.
Is he gonna
Do
turn
it.
stone?
Do it.
Is he gonna turn stone?
That
Oh
looks
shit!
like we're fine.
Wait. We haven't gotten to the height of the music
Who are
yet.
the nurses in there?
Still don't know.
Okay.
Not yet, Senator. Dr. Kyle's been able to stabilize the
It's fine.
condition,
Yeah.
but
They
worked.
found.
until we know the
We're good.
cause of
When he suddenly fell ill.
I mean, that's pretty fucking suspicious.
He ate old rice. I don't know.
So if anyone did anything to him, this could escalate fast.
Like what?
Shoot him.
Who was there?
Yeah.
Where was
Security chief,
Londo?
Michael Garibaldi.
Who
Which
was?
one is Londo?
Fan
Hair.
hair.
The
Fan
hair guy. Yes. Okay.
I cleared you for full diplomatic access.
Can we find out where that woman who eats her mates is?
Yeah.
With Londo.
Oh, yeah. We could have like a nice
Where was she?
5-minute mating session, and then she ate him.
And just
Malfunction again.
maybe Jakar should proposition her.
I'm on it.
How do they eat them? Are they like eating them, or are they like sucking out their soul? Like what's the on a scale of grasshopper to siren?
Siren.
Probably.
I let myself in.
Oh,
You really should change your accent.
all right. Hi.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Carolyn.
Horny captain.
God, I'm sorry.
You know.
I forgot. I was going to be.
I'm glad that
It's going to be your ship, but I'm in charge of this entire space station and I'm kind of busy.
Yeah.
I'm glad Carolyn, the name, survived.
Yes.
Centuries.
Ooh.
It's not a
All
bad
right.
line.
Someone just died, probably. Is her?
I didn't know
It
that
sort of
the
seems like
Vorlons the
everything's
first
a
time.
shit show.
Prognosis?
How does a computer know that? Computer's never seen Babcom. Babcom.
It's like Batmobile, Batgun, Batbed, Batbike. This is the Bab version.
Babcom.
Babcom.
Babcom. I want to use Babcom in every one of these from now on.
Even for an alien, this one is pretty alien.
Yeah,
Well
you think?
said.
Looks like poison.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Can you
Bad.
counteract it?
Not without knowing which poison.
Getting counteracted.
There's probably enough
That's just a very
concentration
90s way of
at the point where
talking.
entities
Do you know what I mean?
might
As an
want
actor.
to
Yes.
make a match. But
That I
so
feel like
far,
has really
I still
fallen
don't
out of
know how
fashion.
he
Yes.
got into his system.
Because it's not quite like
Prognosis?
Mid-Atlantic or anything like that, but there's still like a something there.
I actually said this to Jenn the first time I asked you if you wanted to do this podcast. I said, it's like acting has evolved since the 90s. It's
All right.
strange
Keep me
to me.
informed.
Keep me informed.
Yes. It's a different,
Yeah.
it's a
Hell
different
yeah.
thing.
Security.
Yeah.
Security. Like I just,
Commander Jeffries.
it's enjoyable.
We have confirmation of an attempted assassination.
A confirmation of
Authorized
attempted
under
assassination.
alliance regulations, I'm hereby sealing
I think it's just the men always sound like they're about to
As of
bang
now,
something.
no one enters or leaves
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I see.
No one enters or leaves. Damn.
And he is the assassin. What would you suggest?
He's accusing Londo.
Yes,
right?
fan here.
Yes.
Fan here.
Between our governments. Yours is the oldest.
Okay, so creepy telepath guy and
you're centuries ahead of everyone else.
Japanese stone garden.
We have unlimited manpower
Wanna
and
alive.
will. Can you imagine what we could achieve together?
I can.
Telepath rock gardens.
As former slaves of that government.
Ah, good to know.
lore.
Good to know.
Lore.
We're never slaves.
So they're the
Our world
Bajorans,
was invaded, our people
and the
were
Centauri are the
raised.
Cardassians.
Thank you for coming.
Whoa.
I should have known better than to waste my time. You're even The surrender came from your holy men. A secret group called the Grey Council.
This.
Weak, frightened old fools.
Oh, they're just
with no
rings.
Oh,
vision or the will to fight for
It's the death ring. Ring of death.
No.
Then the burning ring of fire. Down, down,
By
down.
force and explode your heart.
Okay, well, maybe give him an opportunity to say something.
Yeah.
Let him talk.
Okay,
Yeah.
come on, Jakar. We don't talk about Bruno, I
Yeah.
guess.
I suggest.
I gave you a chance for
She's
greatness.
mewing.
She's viewing.
Whatever happens now.
Mewing before it was cool.
Yeah.
Before ahead of her time. Look at that mewing.
Yeah. Very much so. Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
No.
You're not wrong at all.
Just like a cat. She's like, I have my
Grinch.
reasons.
Mewing for the gods.
That's not quite the Grinch.
What, Boba Fett? Oh my god, David Bowie's in the background.
Londo, you piece of crap. Here
Boss,
comes
aren't you an
Garibaldi.
ambassador? Like, why are you just hanging at the bar all day?
Okay. But some ambassadors, I'm sure, are the bar ambassadors.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Planet of the Apes over there. Look at that. Planet of the Apes, bartender.
Yeah.
Ambassador, I have diplomatic immunity.
Read your treaty.
Okay, but do you have immunity to getting punched in the face?
Could I have another, please? The same.
I was at the salon.
Do you think this just happened?
Do you know how much hair gel I go through in a day?
Yes.
Sir? Especially in this humidity.
He's here if you want to see him.
He's gone.
There in the check coat.
Checked coat man.
Look, there's mewing all over the place.
Put it on his tag. Worlds and 1,000 monuments to past glories.
Ah, the good old days of colonialism.
Yeah.
Selling trinkets.
Ferengi.
My God, man.
Kind of Ferengi-ish,
A
yeah.
little bit, yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, so the Centauri have fallen empire, appropriately enough, Napoleon.
Vibes.
The very
yeah.
appropriate Napoleon complex.
Yeah. I like the way he says Mr. Garibaldi. Like his pronunciation of
I
it
do
is
too.
it's so satisfying every time.
It
I
is.
just like him, period. I just think it's cool.
Garibaldi.
Yeah.
So is the station
She's like, I gotta unwind with this flute.
Yes.
door? My God, it's a diagonal door. That was wild.
You look exhausted.
I don't know why that got me, of all things.
It's the future, you know.
Stay alert.
Oh my god, he's taking drugs.
Coffee.
That's the stim.
Are they hooking up?
About an hour ago.
Everybody is hooking up on Babylon 5.
Fresh ground coffee?
Whoa.
Nutter. Here.
Whoa.
She's got hydroponics.
She's like, I got connections.
I get enough for a couple of pots every few months.
Oh, that is not enough coffee.
No.
Against reds, I know. The garden is to be used strictly for grains, fruit, and
Okay, but he's on stems. He's going to take coffee.
Yeah.
you can't.
Didn't see it.
His soul is going to ascend from his body.
Laurel.
Uh-oh. First name.
All the monitors were turned off on the insistence of the Vorlon government.
Well, that was dumb of them. It's an inside job.
Ambassador Kosh himself.
Well, just ask him.
Yeah. Ask
Just
him.
revive that bad boy
The
using
Vorlons
your
would
fancy
never allow
space
coffee
medicine.
scan.
That's why we won't tell him.
You're pushing the boundaries here of ethical medication and medicine.
Yeah.
Trying to give him
So,
a way out.
if we screw up,
only on
Deniability.
us.
Yeah.
it's only on our head.
Thank you. That's the word I was
Laurel's
looking
like,
for.
why did you drag me into this? You should have just done it yourself. Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Now I have to know about it.
Thanks a lot.
And
I was
gave you a
just
cup
playing my flute and drinking my
and
coffee.
I gave you a cup. Again, Laurel has the most stressful job.
Yes.
Wasn't there a scandal? Something about
A scandal. I love his voice. You're right.
Promotion. You make sure I got promoted.
And so I took up the flute.
I'm about due.
I'm about due to flute.
You still have to talk her into it. And I have a feeling it won't be easy.
Who?
The telepath.
Oh, okay.
Court order or permission from next of
The
kin.
most 90s thing about this show is her hair.
Yes, it really is. Yeah.
Okay, but it's kind of giving. I'm gonna be
I
real.
like it. It's just very 90s.
Yeah, but
Not
it is
criticism.
But it
And
is
a little
giving.
bit of shoulder pads going on.
Lyta, if the ambassador dies, the Vorlons
There's
will
also a
die.
Lyta in Deep Space Nine.
This station is the
You're
first
right.
logical
You're
target.
right.
Is that what you want?
Don't you think I want to go
That's
back
not
to playing my flute?
No, it's not.
Man, you've uncovered the 5-year arc about the flute.
I don't think he'll have any memory of your scan.
But you're
Based
not
on our knowledge of the Vorlon that we literally, we know nothing about them.
Just met today.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Space Mountain.
You got two things that don't add up, and nothing firm yet. Turns out
They are really strapped in.
Yep.
They are. Where are they going?
Good Lord.
I want to be on that ride.
I know.
The tube's
I know. I'm like kind of jealous.
I just rode the Hogwarts ride the other day. That feels like the.
Okay, when are we going back to Universal?
Soon.
Is there a Wicked section now?
They just have a restaurant right now. They don't have it like anything else Wicked, but
I want to
they
go.
will. They're
Wait,
clearly
have
putting it
y'all
out there.
seen Wicked? This is
3
important.
times. 3
Yes.
times.
See twice.
Yes.
So
Jen,
good.
did you see it?
Yeah, loved it.
Okay, thank God.
Loved it.
Gus has seen it too.
We went opening weekend. It's so good.
Yeah.
It was Gus's first time seeing Wicked.
I love it.
My first time seeing Wicked.
I've seen
Don't tell me anything about what's coming.
I've seen the musical 7 times.
I've seen the musical so many times. It became like a thing for a while where it was like every time it was in town, I was going.
Yeah.
I truthfully do have no idea what's going on right now in the show.
Okay, sorry. We should.
Wait,
be
do they not? Do they not know about the tick ship?
They don't know about the tick ship.
Did they not know?
They don't know
about the tick ship?
inside. It's subjective.
Oh no.
This could get rough.
Luckily, I have my sponges.
It really does look like 2 big sponges strapped to their face, doesn't it? I can't unsee it.
Appropriately describes suspenseful music.
Yes, yes.
Jen's like, I'll decide if it's suspenseful, thank you.
Intensified contact?
If I put my hand in there.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, taking her glove off.
Oh, the gloves are coming off.
Literally.
She's like, I'm going to touch this weird tentacle. Oh, she's going to stick her hand in there? Okay, it's creepy that it opened for her. Am I right? Okay, we don't know what parts of the Vorlon this is.
We don't know what
I'm
parts
just
they
saying.
have, quite
You
frankly.
could be sticking her hand right in the butthole.
And what if it closes on her hand?
Yep. It's like the Thing, right? Like the Thing, it suddenly eats her.
Yeah, or like it's Flash Gordon. She's putting her hand in the
We're
biter
seeing
pit.
the thing tomorrow for the first time.
Oh.
Ambassador Kosh?
Uh-oh.
Ah, shit.
Isn't that the guy who got shot?
No, that's the
That's the
captain.
captain.
That's horny captain. Commander, sorry, he's
Commander,
commander.
yeah.
Oh my God, horny captain. What the fuck? Horny captain?
That never happened.
He was stuck on the elevator.
We know we were with him.
Doppelganger commander. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
The poker chip of
It's
death.
the Band-Aid of Doom!
Band-Aid of doom.
Yes.
And the captain doesn't know they're doing this, so then I have to think about what she saw, whether or not it was
Just
real.
one time when someone has a vision, I want them to leave the vision and just go, all right.
All right.
You know?
Yeah,
Because usually it's always like,
I saw a thing. Yeah.
This one time I just want to be like, all right, I saw something interesting.
In a skin tab.
Okay, she's acting like she saw him get eviscerated. She saw someone put a Band-Aid on.
Yeah.
All right, relax.
Who poisoned the ambassador?
Hey, everybody.
It's you, horny captain.
Cool.
Beginning hull integrity survey. Will transmit results.
I just love that when people saw this at the time in the 90s, they were like, whoa, look at that tech.
I'm not even kidding. We literally were exactly like that. Like, what?
Yeah. It was hilarious because I was watching Monsters, Inc. the other day, and it is like, it's still so good.
Yeah.
It's like the plot, everything is so good. But it's a little uncanny valley now.
I'm sure.
Just like a little bit.
Interesting.
What, the PlayStation graphics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But you know, it was like the height back then. You're like, back then, that slapped, and I remember it slapping.
Yeah.
You said Monsters, Inc., right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you
I
seen
remember
it?
being
Seen
Monsters,
it again?
Inc.?
I know you've seen it. I mean, have you seen it?
What I was going to
than
say
most
was,
people.
She's like,
at
my
the
husband
premiere-
worked on it. Oh, I know.
At the premiere, when Sully lands in the snow world and the wind blows his fur,
Yes.
That's insane.
the entire theater stood up and cheered because they were so proud of themselves for the fur. I mean, they should have been. It was amazing.
As they should be. As they should be. It's
Yeah.
just so funny because it's come such a long way now
Yeah.
that you look back and you're like,
Oh my God, yeah.
I remember watching the behind the scenes for that DVD over and over and over again when I was 11.
Was David in there?
Yeah, I'm
may
sure he
have been.
probably
What
is.
if?
Oh, that's amazing.
But they kept talking about the snow in particular.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for telling me
Yeah.
yourself. Babylon 5.
Well, it's like when Brave came out and like the curly hair being animated was such a big deal.
So
So
they
beautiful.
They took the commander off the investigation and
Yes.
they put Takahashi is her name?
Takashima.
Takashima, I'm sorry. They put Takashima in charge.
She is stressed 24/7. She needs that flute.
Yes.
Like it's, her security blanket.
Yes, exactly.
Her emotional support flute. It's calling for her.
Y'all gotta fucking butter that tick or something.
Yeah.
Come on. Which is not what you do with
I was
ticks.
just gonna ask, what the fuck are you talking about? Butter?
You put a match on them?
Butter a tick.
Don't do that either. Some people are like, put butter on them. They can't breathe. Oh my God.
Oh no.
I've never heard of buttering a tick before in my life. That's a
Doesn't work.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Okay.
I
That
forgive
guy.
you. Okay, I just think we should.
He
just
talked to Lyta.
We should start scanning everybody.
Was that checkered coat guy?
Yeah.
Checker Coke guy. We know he talked to Lyta. Did he put something in her brain that she saw now?
Oh, he's dead.
Wait, but he's still there.
Wait, oh my God,
I
he's
knew
a
he was a
mimic.
fucking skin
He's
changer.
A mimic. He's a mimic. He's a mimic, Petey. He's a mimic. The Petey's. Petey's like, I knew it too.
See, this is why PD is essential to the Babylon 5
He's
podcast.
essential.
Podcast
He's essential to the podcast
Holding the name of the witness, Dr. Kyle.
because we're gonna get in a lot of shit for it. We probably should have come up with our story earlier,
Ambassador Malari.
doesn't it?
What? I was dreaming about gambling. Shit. Was I supposed to be paying attention?
Not at this time.
That's literally what he's thinking right now. Literally. No, what?
What kind was it?
Well, Leopard Man, it was
Florazine.
not Florazine.
That'll get you.
Yeah.
It comes from one system.
Of course it does.
Then
Not Earth.
The Damocles. Okay, wait. What's Damocles? I forget.
Recently returned from a trading expedition
The commander's
to the
woman.
Damocles sector? Just a minute. Leave Carolyn out.
Leave Carolyn out of
should we
this.
though? Should we though?
I mean,
Did you bang a mimic?
Oh my God,
Did you
what
bang
if?
a mimic, dude? You bang a mimic?
Okay,
You
there's
bang a
got to be
mimic?
moral rules about that if you're a mimic. Do they not know
Right.
about mimics? Is that a thing?
Varner's got a criminal record going back 5 years.
5 years?
Been indicted 3 times in the last year for tech running.
That's like a whole COVID.
the whole COVID. I don't like using COVID as a unit of measurement. That just it's a little traumatic for me.
I just felt like that was too soon.
I'm still feeling the trauma.
Exactly.
We all are. This is how I cope.
There would have to be something major at stake.
Like the assassination of an ambassador.
For that matter, why promise to back Londo at all?
To keep him from there.
Okay, what's a tech runner? I know they already
People
explained
who
it.
sell illicit
Technology.
technology.
Yeah.
Black web stuff.
Yeah.
Just doesn't add up.
Dark web stuff.
He's a
How it
mimic.
fits in yet. but I'll
Mimic.
bet you 100 credits.
Yeah, but is Del Varner the mimic, or was he mimicked?
He was mimicked. He was the guy who got
Right.
shot. He was the first guy who got shot. Yeah.
But Varner's Varner's dead now, right? Like he was dead all along.
He was dead. Yeah, I think so.
Ambassador Molan.
Yeah, Varner's
Because the
been
mimic
dead.
is just the mimic just mimicked him.
Now he's that other guy.
The Babylon 5 Advisory Council.
But this is
Talk,
cool.
Delenn. I
Having
love listening
mimics
to
is
Delenn talk.
cool because then you never know who's a mimic.
We talked what? What?
Oh, Delenn, I just love her voice. I want her to speak all the time.
The recent Earth-Embody War. Grand
Ambassador.
Get to the fucking point.
Indeed. Takashima's got flute
Laurel
to play.
is-
She's got flute to play.
Laurel has flute to play.
We do not have all the facts before.
I think the commander and I should see if we can make telepaths.
Decline jurisdiction. The crime committed was against their ambassador.
I think he just wants to get to the Vorlon homeworld.
To the Vorlon homeworld, along with whatever.
Wouldn't the Vorlons need to kind of ask for? You can't just ship
they all
them
get to
off.
go.
You can't just ship dudes there because they're pretty private.
Y'all
aren't
don't
they?
really know them.
Exactly.
If that is the case, then Babylon 5 is a fraud.
It's not. We're watching it right now.
No, it ends here. This is the last episode.
As the duly appointed representative of the Dawn regime, I vote yes.
I told you he had the whole arc figured
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
Okay, but
For the
he
whole
only
thing.
has one vote.
Abstains.
Oh,
Oh, wuss.
Delenn.
Wuss. You're an embarrassment to Japanese gardens everywhere.
They reached the decision on the matter and asked me to cast their vote on their behalf.
you did. You could have. You buried the lead, bro.
did.
Convey
Yep.
Commander Sinclair
Yep.
to their world for trial.
Okay, well that feels
So I guess you
calculated.
did ask.
Yeah.
12
This is not very chill of you, Jakar.
This is not
This is
very
not
Car,
very
live,
are you
laugh.
going to
money.
skip down
This
the
is not
hallway
very
and
lip,
click your
laugh,
heels
love of you.
together again?
Yeah.
This is not very keep calm and carry
Remember,
on. of you.
did they ever go to Jakari's to that ship with the weapons
No.
for the weapons check?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think
What
they're doing
about
it
the
now,
tick?
Right?
Did we ever find the tick ship? Is this just like a show where we solve alien crimes?
You know.
The
it's-
pilot is.
Yeah, it's Alien Law and Order. It's
Right.
Babylon 5 Law and Order. Dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Jen, we're pitching it.
Oh my
you go.
God!
There it is.
Thank you, Gus.
I love it.
That's why I have the soundboard.
Well, that's a dead guy. Where did they find
That
him?
wasn't Jakar's ship, was it?
I don't think it was your car. It was somebody's quarters.
That makes sense.
Man, the amount of dead people is stacking.
I'm in the process of altering the molecular structure of the compound.
The
so that it
molecular
serves the same
structure.
function. 6, maybe 7 hours.
Don't make any mistakes, Ben.
Or rather, work faster, Ben.
Yeah.
Mistakes she makes. Work faster.
You're right for the job.
I can't wait for you guys to see the next episode.
Yeah.
You're not subtle.
To see the
Sometimes
yeah.
your
I love
opinion-
the change in the 90s of like
wouldn't
pilot versus rest of show.
Yeah.
Do what you have to.
This guy,
Just nail
Garibaldi,
those responses.
kind of looks a little like Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Do we see it?
I see it.
Okay.
Wait,
Damn
who's
it,
this?
Delenn, how can you do this to me?
Oh, that's the guy who is screwing the captain.
Oh, okay.
The Vorlon homeworld for trial.
Well, even if she voted yes, it was still 3-2.
Didn't matter.
Yeah, but still, it's the principle of the thing.
Jeff was your friend.
Oh,
No.
After all he's done,
Somebody shoot her out the airlock.
one time he
who?
knew you.
This chick?
You just walked away.
I mean, she's got a right to be mad. Is she one of those characters that becomes really annoying, though?
Well, is anyone going to accuse her of bringing in this stuff? I
Yeah.
mean, he kind of said she did it.
Good point. Good
On
point.
the matter of Commander Sinclair.
Why isn't she in custody?
Attempted.
my creepy rings again.
I'm gonna
Is there that question a creepy
gravity.
ring at
Do you want some
I'm
gravity?
gonna ring
Yes,
It's going to give you some
Gravity.
gravity.
Joke's on you. I defy gravity.
Yay.
Painful to you,
Oh.
but
Ooh, oh.
there's been a complication.
Oh, that means
Wait,
he
is that
could have
the
been in the
telepath?
room greeting him. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Is she going to have sex with him?
What is it? All right, get a repair crew out there.
So yeah, there's an oxygen pressure
No.
problem that might. Yep.
Because of the tick. Y'all aren't worried about the fact the tick blew up your drone?
Oh, they're sending
see the
more.
tick.
They're sending more maintenance bots now.
But it blew
Is
up the drone.
Garibaldi gambling? Doesn't he have a job to do?
There's a
Gotta win
murder.
fat
There are
stacks.
multiple murder and attempted murder investigations happening, and Garibaldi's like, time to go to the casino.
Hey, at least he's not playing the flute. That's
It's true.
That's Laurel's thing.
It's true.
Hey, don't drag Laurel for her coping mechanism, okay? She's got a stressful job.
That's true.
Most stressful job on the ship.
That's true.
She's like this close to starting to quiet quit.
Yeah.
Based on family history. Jacquard offered me an exchange.
Well, that's not very American. Am I right? Here in America, you pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
He had a dark history. His grandfather did some
But what's done is done.
colonization war crimes.
Yeah.
The point is, no one else back
So
home.
Jacquard blackmailed him.
I couldn't let that happen.
So what'd you do?
So he voted yes.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, Mr. Garibaldi, I'm sorry.
Well, you shouldn't be blackmailing people.
I had no idea he contacted the Vorlon homeworld.
Well, can you do a take back seat?
And if you had known, would you have done anything different?
See, Kiefer Sutherland, I see it.
No,
I see it now too. I never did before, but I do now.
no, I'm afraid not.
And a little Matt Hatch.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not wrong.
I need
No,
to, I
you're
need
not
to
wrong.
look close up on his face to see it, but you might. Oh,
Garibaldi, come back. Come back, Garibaldi.
My failure,
I see way more Matt Hatch than Kiefer Sutherland. I'm down for
Okay.
this.
and I'm sorry.
Matt's been
Okay, now-
moonlighting.
yeah.
Sorry.
Look
Oh
at
my
it.
Yeah, I see
God,
it.
you're right. Oh wow.
It's like Matt Hatch top half, Kiefer Sutherland bottom half. Oh my God, that's Matt Hatch right there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
My God, why do I have 900 poison patches?
Okay, and this.
Whoops.
What? I forgot where I put those. Me and my collared
the
shirt.
line. What does it say?
Yeah.
Gratitude and
Memorial.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no,
wow.
don't throw whatever that is.
It's metal, I think.
Damn it, Carolyn.
Damn it, Carolyn, why did you smuggle those poison patches on?
Collarless shirt's a big thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's the 90s.
Supposed to represent Earth.
Looks like a Mennonite.
You were on the line, and you never told me.
Are they just dating?
Biggest battle.
I guess so.
Empire War.
Oh,
So it was like D-Day?
sounds like it.
Aw. Trauma. Why? I don't think you should have to ask that question. Like, use your emotional intelligence.
In the
Seriously.
90s, you did, though. That nobody had emotional intelligence
Nobody
in the
understood
90s.
that men had emotions. What are you talking about?
Right.
Men?
I didn't want to talk about it. Why? You're right. You're
And
right.
now he's gonna tell her anyway.
Hot lore, hot lore.
Every ship we had left was ordered to circle her. We had to stop them.
I like the flashback voices. This is good.
No matter where we go. My team was blown out of the sky in less than a minute.
Jesus Christ. It's fine, though, because I'm a man. I don't have feelings.
I think he does.
Lost my team.
No, I know.
And I figured if I was going to die, I'd take some of them with me.
Yeah, we just heard you.
We just
said
heard that. We
Head
just in case you weren't listening.
on.
Then I targeted the main cruisers.
Cast in front of my eyes.
Okay, but he is eating this monologue right now.
I guess
My favorite genre, though, is men monologue at women. There's so many points in my acting class where I just have men monologue sadness to me, and I have to be like,
Hey, acting is reacting, Allie. It's all about how you take it.
I just sit there and be like, with big eyes and sadness.
Yeah. So did you get like the Minbari surrendered? They were
Yes.
they were beating
Out of
and then
nowhere.
out of nowhere. Yeah. Yeah.
when we got back to Earth, everybody.
Deep dark secret.
Jeff, you are not a fraud.
Don't talk about the Grey Council again. Gravity.
Your team chose to go on the line, and we chose to come here. If you want to stay and fight this,
Randall Thor, let the women fight.
Exactly.
Yes.
Don't just
Yay.
Yeah.
I have questions about wardrobe. Her hair and her earrings and her flannel.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know that we want people to feel comfortable, but can't we just do a little bit different with the woman's wardrobe to make her not feel like she's
where are you going?
just walked out of the Gap or Express?
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on the collarless shirt.
Dr. Kyle.
Lita too. I mean, Lita and Carolyn both look
Thought I'd
just
stop by and see how the ambassador.
so contemporary.
Yeah.
Budget problems. We gotta make the men look cool, but the women can wear whatever because they're random. They're not fighting.
What are you hitting buttons for fucking shit up? Lyta.
Wait,
Lyta.
What is she doing?
She's fucking shit up.
She's like, I'm
buttons.
telepathing, hitting buttons.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what I said?
Whoa.
Sassy.
Yep.
Wow. That's a little bossy of you, Lyta. Cancel me.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, wait, she's
What am I doing?
Mimic. Gotta be. Mimic.
I mean,
Prove me right.
What are you doing? Stop! You'll kill me.
I knew it.
Oh.
Doctor with the steel bar. Whoa.
You zapped her.
yeah.
Okay, now that's how we're going to be able to tell who it is, right?
There you go.
Not the hissing. Okay, wait,
There
we
you
need to
go.
see them in one place.
Someone please tell me what the hell is going on around here?
There's a mimic.
He's got the second most
Keep
stressful
up.
job on the ship.
Yeah.
Everyone else is slacking in comparison. Big surprise, the POC are working hardest on this ship.
Yeah.
It's true.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh, it's
No!
the 90s. It's the 90s CG.
Yep.
Let's fucking go.
Okay, well, that freaked me out though still.
Is that the tick?
I think
That
so.
was the tick.
They got the tick.
They got the dick. Okay, but I think it's too late. The intruder's off of it.
Is the tick? Mimic. Mimtick.
Nimtic.
Someone had to bring this here and drop it off outside the station.
Did anybody not check Jakar's
Wonder if it was in
ship
Jakar's ship.
yet?
Let's wonder.
Suspicious. A suspicious activity.
Fireman tech named Hazeltine.
Poor Hazeltine.
Poor Hazeltine.
I barely knew you.
They say they saw him just recently.
But his parents were so proud that he had a line.
He did.
He did.
He got a whole fucking line.
Yep.
He got
It's a big
paid.
deal. That's a big deal.
Exposure to an energy field that intense and unstable can be fatal.
Oh, that's why she went.
Yeah.
Laurel, can you recalibrate the station's
Laurel?
external sensors?
Laurel and Carolyn, names that survived.
Yep.
What's his name?
Garibaldi and I will be along.
Jeff?
Jeff.
Be ready.
Yeah.
We needed Jeff to survive as well.
We got Jeff, Laurel, Carolyn, and Garibaldi. What's Garibaldi's first name?
Michael, I think.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing.
And then we going with Lyta?
I'm glad that it's basically all normal names and that it's not just a bunch of weird shit and Paul.
Yeah.
That we'll never remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get over Paul and Jessica.
I was about
They
to
don't
say
all start with
Jessica,
S's.
Yeah.
Jessica, I really can't get over,
Yeah.
you know, and I know I'm conscious of the fact that I'm talking to two Jennifers, but still.
I'm not a Jennifer. I'm a Jenny.
A Jennifer and a Jenny. Two of the most 90s names that 90'd. Got another collarless shirt.
That's not a transport.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
He looks like a chef.
Oh my god. They sent
Looks like
What the fuck?
an entire
looks
fleet.
like the Vorlons are
Yeah.
coming.
Oh no.
The Vorlons are coming. The Vorlons are coming.
Yep.
Just that's
One
fine.
if by wormhole.
Can't get over he looks like a chef. He totally did.
He looked like a chef.
He really did.
Collarless shirts are for chefs and Mennonites.
And that's where it stops.
Yes.
I can't think of another place where it's appropriate.
Mike.
All right, that answered our question.
Yes.
His name is, in fact, Mike.
Yes.
So Mike and Jeff, Carolyn and Laurel, names
Lyta.
that survived hundreds of years. Then we got Lyta.
Yes.
Not Mike. Thank God he's wearing plot armor.
Don't leave each other because we know we've got a guy with a thing net thing. and
Yes,
so
do
he can
not
look like
leave
anybody.
each other. Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit, there he is.
Ah, that was inevitable.
It really, really was. Yes.
Those should be harder to take off than that.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, that's kind of like a sneak attack of like.
It's a design flaw.
Oh, she's here too. Good.
Yep. And she's
Oh,
strong as fuck.
Sick.
Yeah, she is.
That was fucking rad.
Fireman Carrie
Yeah.
any day
Yes. Okay, I'm just saying, some parts of the 90s were progressive. I loved that fireman character.
That was a good character.
To the Vorlon ship.
I'm on it.
He does look like a chef.
He looks like a chef. That's Luigi from Ratatouille. Look, she looks like a chef too. We're in the kitchen.
That's because they're cooking.
Yeah, they're cooking. Absolutely, yeah.
Get stuffed
tell 'em
like
to get
these peppers.
stuffed.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it turned into Space the
I'm
Bear.
hungry.
Okay, wait. Sorry, Jen. We're gonna have to pitch that as well. Star Trek kitchen.
Oh my god.
Not the guy in the banana. If I got killed by a guy in that outfit, I'd be embarrassed. I'm gonna be honest.
Is that Nathan Fillion? It's
No
not.
way.
But he looks like Nathan Fillion.
He's got the right hair.
No, yeah, it was the right hair.
Oh.
There he goes.
Oh, he's not able to control himself.
Yeah, okay, I knew it was eventually going to be attacked by himself. Ah!
You zapped him.
Minbari! J'accuse!
Vorlon weapon systems powering up.
Wait, why are they firing?
Because they think the commander assassinated their ambassador.
Yeah, but they were going to give him to him.
Well, because they're
I
delaying.
think it's because they haven't. Yeah, they're like, why don't we have him yet?
Oh, he's still alive?
Yeah.
That is silly.
There is a hole in your mind.
What the fuck?
He's wired.
To explode?
Brace for explosion!
He had an exploding wrist?
Yes.
Run! Run! Okay, Indiana Jones, let's go. Da 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 da.
We made it.
Da da da. There you go. You know, it's kind of bad when something blows up on a spaceship.
Generally not a good thing.
All that from a
bad.
grenade?
I mean, it blew a hole in the side.
Okay, this space station was built in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's held together by like rubber bands and duct tape.
Hey.
Hey!
Excellent job, Takashima.
That was almost a bummer.
Almost.
This little breach of security isn't going to affect my Christmas bonus, is it?
Okay, that's real though.
Coffee, 2 sugars, cream.
Okay, I don't love a man telling a woman to get him a coffee.
She asked what he needed.
Yeah.
I don't care. Because he didn't give the fucking security guy's coffee order. Am I right?
Well, the security guy didn't ask.
Ship's waiting.
Listen.
Look, I'm just saying.
We could blow this place.
She's fun.
I'll think about it.
That's a no. Someday I'll find a man with a Christmas tree farm in a small town. And it'll never work because I'm a corporate girly.
I may never be seen again after this pilot.
She's like, I'm going to make this kiss eat, though, so that maybe they invite me back.
She does seem like a character who doesn't make it past the pilot, but I'm probably wrong.
I hope you're wrong. I want her back.
Is the Vorlon better?
Resting in his quarters. I checked him
For a second, I thought the Vorlon's name was Michael. Because I forgot. I was just like, no.
You know,
I will not accept the Vorlon being named Michael.
Mike the Vorlon.
I want that. Mike the Vorlon.
Mike Vorlon.
Yeah, Mike Kosh, you know.
Mike Kosh. His name is Osh. Osh Kosh.
Bagosh.
A full rec.
She is giving out information like it is candy,
Yep.
and I love her for
It's
it.
Halloween. Trick or treat.
I think that's her love language.
Her love language is giving out government secrets.
Yes.
I have looked upon the face of a Vorlon, and nothing is the same anymore.
So really all that?
A part of me is turned to stone, if you know what I mean.
You wanted to see me, Commander?
Yeah, I wanted to kick your ass.
Join me in a toast before the reception.
I poisoned it. Yeah, I would not drink that if I were you.
And apparently, he spent a lot of time working for your government.
Oh.
A lucrative business, running forbidden technology into Narn space.
Ooh.
His last entry spoke of a big payoff for bringing a changeling net across the border.
Oh.
He was supposed to be with his buyer in the Tiger sector, but was running behind. Didn't your supply ship also pass through the Tiger sector on its way here?
Receipts. Timeline.
Yes.
Bank statement. Would you drink that?
Well,
I don't know.
As I mentioned, the assassin belonged to the
Columbo over here.
Indeed. That's the name I was thinking of. I was picturing Peter Falk in my head.
Like the one you just swallowed.
What did I say?
Yep.
You said
I
it.
imagine
You
it's
nailed it.
probably- It's a location transmitter.
I'm keeping an eye on you, baby.
It should dissolve in about 5 years.
Hey.
But until then,
A whole COVID.
my station again, my people will find you, and the results will be most unpleasant.
We've got a specific set of skills.
Look on the bright side, Ambassador.
It's getting you to drink technology.
Falling upon a shore.
Later.
He loves this story.
Beep, beep.
It must be Earth humor. Figure of species
Beep,
like
beep.
that.
I aspire to be that unbothered after a series of murders.
Yes.
Beep, beep.
Because there isn't one. I lied. But if I just told them there was, they'd keep looking.
Yeah, I thought so.
Things they'll do to him trying to find a transmitter that's not there?
Yes.
What a shame.
There are some days I just love this job.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Like the freaking Roadrunner.
Will you all please join me in welcoming to Babylon 5?
You all thought I was a murderer mere
our final
hours ago.
representative, Ambassador Kosh of the Vorlon Empire.
Whoa.
Little golf claps.
Very polite.
Yes.
I'd be like, I honestly wish you wouldn't clap at all if you're going to be this unenthusiastic
Yeah,
about it, you know?
Was Jakar there? Where was he? Why wasn't he there? He must have been there.
Too busy doing a full body purge trying to get rid.
Yeah.
Drinking the castor oil.
There is a hole in your mind.
I wouldn't worry too much about that. We didn't do anything fucky to your memory. It's all good.
You wouldn't be holding anything out on me, would you, old
Commander, I would never tell you anything that was not in your best interest.
Okay, that's not a no. No.
We'll talk about this again.
You want to drink some?
You want to keep watching
some robots?
You want to keep watching? Let's introduce some questions that we're not going to answer in the pilot.
Yeah.
Am I right?
There's something.
Speaking of,
If the prior force stations were lost or destroyed,
That's how
Wow.
human.
Oh, right.
That's how human beings are.
Old human stubbornness.
Oh my God!
If it's destroyed again, we rebuild it again. Again and again.
and if one of them just disappears, as space stations do,
Yeah.
Another question that we're not going to resolve in the pilot.
a poet?
Someone who writes poems.
y'all ain't got that.
A poem, a story, and meet.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
How
did you know?
Oh my God!
I just did not expect that to come out of her mouth. Okay. On a show that was broadcast to the public.
Ready to receive.
Yay!
There we go.
Douglas, well done. Yay, Michael.
Well, that was fantastic.
Yay, that was so much fun.
I'm thoroughly engrossed.
Okay, I'm glad.
I'm thoroughly hooked.
I'm glad.
I can't wait to discuss.
Mm-hmm. I do have to
Give
say,
you my thoughts.
there were several scenes during this where I got a little choked up because so many of these actors have died, and there were so many scenes where it was just like there were 3 people on screen, and it just would hit me. They're all dead, like all of, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's why watching Friends has been hard lately.
Yeah. Yeah,
it is. And
definitely
also
is, yeah.
the thing that's so great, and this is interesting because listening to the JMS book, J. Michael Straczynski's autobiography book, and talking about the casting process and the right people coming in, that is such a key, I think, to making these shows work. I mean, Friends worked because those actors loved each other so well, so much. The Good
was
Place
lightning in a
worked for
bottle.
that reason. Yeah. And I feel like that's a big part of it.
That was so fun.
I got caught up in the pilot and stopped taking notes a little ways in.
Well, that's a good sign. That's a good sign, actually.
It is a good sign.
Yeah.
It is a good sign.
Yeah. So it is very 90s, but I mean, I will talk about it more like when we have our discussion, but you can see what they're setting up, right? Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Tons.
Well, that is what it feels like. Yeah. It feels like it knows what it is and what it wants to be and where it's going, even with and we'll talk about this more when we see like the tone will change a little bit in the next episode. But I think that it really did know itself. And I don't believe that they're like, we're going to leave them with a mystery that we have no idea what it means. I'm like, no, they know it all.
I feel like what happened to Babylon 4.
That's going to matter.
That's going to matter.
You don't vanish a spaceship without it being
the
important.
missing 24 hours.
That's going to matter.
In his brain.
Okay. Yeah.
That's going to matter.
History between the Centauri and the
Narn.
Norn?
Well, there's like
Narn.
the two different wars that were happening. I feel like both wars are going to matter.
Earthman Bari. What was the other one?
The Earthman Bari and then the
Centauri.
Centauri and the other guys.
Centauri
yeah.
Narn.
Centauri
It wasn't
and
a
the
war
snakes.
as much as it was like
Occupation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colonization.
Yeah, occupation.
Yeah. It's the I'm going to keep making Star Trek references until I have a better touchstone, but it's Bajor Cardassia. Sounds like.
Yeah. Okay.
Well said.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I'm
but
sorry.
apt metaphor, probably.
It is. I promise. It is.
Probably. I love that. Yep, that's absolutely right. I guess. Yes.
I would assume.
Yeah.
You spoke with great authority on that.
It's all it takes.
Yeah. I hope PD enjoyed it because, it's very essential.
I'm sure he did.
He loved it. In his opinion, the best part was when I was right about it being the mimic. And
that was good.
Yes, I'm sure.
I was pleased by that. I was pleased.
Yes.
I'm really into this. I don't have a ton to go off of yet,
Yeah.
but I really like the vibe. I like the aesthetic. It makes me feel like I'm watching Deep Space Nine again, which is like the best feeling that I can hope that 90s television evokes, because that's one of my shows.
All right. That's
my thought process is next episode, if we're going, well, it's 30 episodes, right?
22 per season.
Yeah, per season.
Yeah. Hell. So
Did
I'm
you
gonna
say
have to
30?
reevaluate-
Did you think 30 for total?
I thought maybe like 30.
No.
Our children are going to grow old together, my friend.
Yeah.
What?
I said our children are going to grow old together.
There's 110 episodes plus movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like 6 movies,
Remember, this
right?
is
Including this one.
network television.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
And they're all 44 minutes long, almost exactly, except I think season 5 is like 44:30.
So wait, I'm trying to think if there's anything. So like mimics. I'm not sure how important that's going to be. Is this going to be a thing that comes up every now and then?
I do like that
can
it's a
we
piece of
trust
tech.
our eyeballs?
Yeah, I like that it's not.
Yeah.
An ability.
It's not a species
Yeah.
or something. It's a
Which
piece of tech. Yeah.
would be a little too Deep Space Nine.
Will the flute come back? This
I
is
hope
important
to
to me.
God the
Flute is incredibly.
The flute is everything.
Yeah. I mean,
That feels like a moment where they looked at her resume and they're like, "You play the flute?" And she was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Do it."
nice.
Am I wrong?
No.
Wait, Ed Wasser. That name sounds familiar. Ed Wasser.
Looking at the cast.
Oh,
I am
okay.
too. That's what I'm doing. I'm scrolling through IMDb right now. Yeah.
Tamlin Tomita was her name.
Was? No.
Is.
Oh, thank God.
Is.
Has she been in anything recently?
I don't want to click on
Yeah,
her.
don't click on that. Don't.
I'm not going to click on anything
Yeah.
because Oh, Jeffrey Combs is in this?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yes.
No fucking way.
Jeffrey Combs played about 15 different characters on Star Trek.
I want to know what else I've seen
Walter
Ed Wasser
Koenig?
in though.
Stop looking at this. You're doing. Stop it.
All right, I thought I could look at the cast. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
not even
assuming
the
he's just a
cast?
guest star.
You can't even look at the cast.
You're getting revelations. Walter Kidding was going to be a
Okay, I'm
surprise.
sorry.
He was going to be a surprise.
sorry.
No, I'm kidding. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, now we know.
He was going to be a surprise. He was going to be a surprise. Damn it!
Well, he's a big deal. He's kind of a big deal.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the originals.
Yeah. One of the OGs.
So Tamlin Tomita most recently that I saw her in was Monarch.
Is that?
Monarch.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she's phenomenal.
She really is. Yeah. Monarch is such a fun show.
She was, and the whole time I was watching Monarch, I was like, "Why do I know her so well?"
Now, yeah,
and I mean, I know her
Totally
from
my
the other things,
brain.
but I was just like, and she's so good, and I love her so much, and I did love the way that ended.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
She's great. She's phenomenal.
I'm loving it. I'm having a great time.
Okay, good.
I'm excited to talk at length about this
Yes, we will. Yeah,
at another time.
at another time. Yes, we will. And this here. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. We're new to this, and we're having a great time. Thank you. I hope you are too. Outro.
Done.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it. Done.
Come again.
All right.